Hello, everybody. This is another Hot Wheels licensed review, and today we're going to be going over one of my favorite castings that have been done recently, the McLaren F1. Formerly the fastest car in the world, and still is the fastest naturally aspirated car in the world. This thing is a legendary car, and I'm so excited to go over it today. We have some more recent releases. This one was from the Exotic Envy set. This one for the most recent diorama set with the 911 GT1 and the CLK GTR, the famous three supercars of that time. And of course, in the middle, we got the infamous, questionable RLC release from a few years back. All right, let's go over the mainline version first. This one came out in 2021. The original designer was Ryu Asada. Rest in peace. Has a 6.1 liter naturally aspirated V12. And for a mainline, it is just simple and sweet. You got the normal weird decals in the back, or deco on the back and on the front. You got the turn signals and the badge, which is great, and that's all it needs. Simple 5SPs on it. No top engine housing detail. Actually, even in the premium ones, they didn't get any engine detail until the diorama one, where it got the intake and the rear vent details, but we'll get to that in a bit. And for a buck, like, hey, it's honestly not too bad. It does sit a little high, especially in the front. Has that really awkward wheel well. Oh, you can kind of see it on the side. It just sits like up. You can kind of see that more. I'll show RLC and the premium version, but it's always sat weird like that. And they also released this as an NFT, and you can just, it's got that weird, it's not a reverse rake, but it's not like flat, you know what I mean? So this is the first editions, or new models came out in HW Exotics in 2021. Here is the most recent car culture release, again in Exotic Envy. Controversial five set of five cars there. Don't really know what they were getting at. I mean, Exotic Envy has just been questionable. I don't know what's going on with these sets. I'm gonna make a video about just these slop sets, but yeah. Anyway, again, this, you can kind of see the raised front. Okay, it's not too bad in this one, but it's definitely, it could be better. But it's kind of hard to make these sit low. It's kind of a nice gloss color in the back. You don't really see the there we go. The individual vents just go flat black rear base. And of course the front, I do like to get the perspective right in the headlights. Looking at it from above, really nice touch. And of course the center seating. All McLaren F1s are 3 seats in the cockpit. Also, I think the color choice in this one is actually not too bad. Kind of a dark wine red or Cabernet red, sort of. Just nice choice. Now let's get onto the, actually let's leave this one out here. This is, to date, the most realistic one and the most highly detailed one they've done of the McLaren F1. They have the headlights, which cover more of the available headlight space. It kind of goes over to the little crease there, you can see. And just overall, you got the little vent thing that goes into the front engine intake. You can zoom back out here and rotate it. The back is where everything really changed a lot. And let you see you got some more the vent shape going on, whereas this is just black. Well, you can kind of see something in it, but they also included. Actually, they have them both too. Yeah, they did include the top engine vent, and I guess they can kind of get away with it, and it looks decent on this. You can kind of, it's kind of hard to see if you would do on this one, but this one, it absolutely needs it. And when I first saw it, I'm like, oh geez, we already have it in silver from the main line. But you know what? This really does act like a separate release. It looks a lot better. It's more of like a silver. Well, this is more. It's silver with a kind of a chrome secondary color, secondary shining, kind of see it, or a gold shine. Where this is just nice. And again, okay, this one sits a little bit better compared to other ones, but yeah, this is by far my favorite release of this casting so far. It's just nice and clean. Even though it did come in the diorama set, it's just those diorama sets. I gotta do another video on that. It's just these sets are just getting way too expensive for what we're getting, and I'm glad we got these three and the carryover that they're required to have. A great choice. Now I wish they went with um the long tail, or I guess the long tail, the short tail, which is over there. I'll get to that in a moment. To kind of like complete it, but I get it. But hey, I'm glad we're getting the McLaren long tail soon, which is also going to be another damn diorama set, unfortunately. I can't keep affording to, or not affording to, not buy these because they're so good. But again, yeah, you can kind of see that the lines are more defined on the premium versus the mainline version. The vents look a little bit bigger. Yeah, just one more rotate before we move on to the RLC version. Yeah. Nice. Nice. All right. Now, this guy. Let's move these to the side. This, when it was first shown, it was a questionable decision for what they did. Here it is in good old orange. We have not yet seen a premium in orange. We've only seen it in the like papaya spark orange and mainline. But yeah, this is the RLC version, and it's got those doors. Now, something about okay, I don't want to say it's bad, all right, because it's not bad. Honestly, I think it's pretty great what they've done with it. And they've also put the markings for your event, even though they didn't film it with black, they did put the black vents on there, as well as the rear, but they didn't do the bottom ones, did they? No, it's just the top bottom, or the taillight grill, which is okay, I guess. And of course, those silver Road Rider 5 spokes, which we see everywhere now, which again it's all right, but let's see if we can get these doors open. These doors are very finicky. The one side works very well. Let me go over here. And one side just doesn't. Hold on. Gotta get the right. There we go. No, that side doesn't want to stay open. Here we go. Oh, well, okay, there we go. Now, we can move it to the side so we can get the interior shot. We did detail the center console. Nope, just the doors. The chairs, excuse me, and the center harness right there. There we go. You see steering wheel and the pedals right there. But let me try to get the other one open. It's just The weird, awkward. This is not going to stay open, is it? No, it's not. Well, there we go. I'm not going to touch the table. Kind of an awkward place to put the knob joints for where the mirrors would be. I know I'm a guy who likes my side mirrors, and I get why they just couldn't do it on this casting, but it's just odd. And I found it funny. This one doesn't have it. Actually, kind of does. The turn signals were kind of misplaced on the promo image, which is just ironic. I'm gonna try to rotate it without it falling. Now, just like this by itself, this is how I will display it. I mean, it's you can't notice anything really bad about it. It's just basically modified version of the premium one, and by itself in this configuration, it's great. But when you close it, that's just where you can't get in there. The door lines, and it's just they don't sit like flush. I'm gonna try to squeeze them together. They don't sit flush. Did that already chip? Are you kidding me? No. Okay. Oh, okay. I'll get back to that in a moment. But yeah, and this is the only version they come out with so far from the McLaren F1 RLC. They haven't done another release, and I'm kind of glad they didn't. One, I don't know how they can pull it off in like another color, and B, this is one of those releases where they just don't need to do it again. But let me put the other one side by side here. Here's the most recent diorama one. Here's the one in Exotic Envy. And to be completely honest with you, I like the premium versions a lot more than the RLC one. Now, granted, I got the RLC one open with the doors open, and I'm going to... I get like... what is it? Paper clips. I cut the paper clips off and then like put the little pieces in there to stick it up, which works a lot. I do those with opening hoods as well. But, you know, it's okay. I get what they were trying to do, and yeah, what it is, it's okay. For the rest of the McLaren F1s, and again, we're going to get the long tail next year, and might as well look at this one. You got the short tail McLaren F1 GTR with the wrong blue on the Golf. I don't think I've seen this blue on a Golf livery in real life yet. Did they do it right? I don't know. I swear it used to be like darker, like the Speed Machines one. Oh, wait a minute. The Wild Speed Machines F1s have appeared. Yes, that's right. I have all 4 of them. And now, let's put this over here so it can fit in. So, this isn't a review for the F1 GTR, but I just want to compare, okay? This is the debut series of the F1 GTR. They came out in Speed Machines in 2010. And every single one of them look hot. Now, granted, this... I'll use the test one here. They do sit a lot higher, especially you can see it in the rear end compared to their counterparts. I can just turn them around. The rear end sits a lot higher, and it's kind of weird. And when you look at other brands, I'm not knocking it. It just looks a lot. It's just bigger. It's kind of hard to like. It's hard to really not notice it when you look at them. But for what it is, again, it's great. And I'm glad we have another companion version, just the normal F1 to look at. And it is a lot bigger. You don't have to fit all the race spec kit on it, and it's just nice and stock. And I guess you can see the F1 GTR rather had the rear inlet vents, but they don't have it in this one. Did they put it in the new one? No, they're just stamped on there. They don't have inlets, but that's fine. These weren't planning on having inlets in the back, but yeah, this is the McLaren F1 family right now. And again, I'm looking forward to that F1 GTR Longtail and Matchbox doing the GT Longtail. That's going to be pretty fun. But now, it's time for me to rate it. What do I rate these? Again, this is one of the last castings Ryu Asada did. I think this was like last 20 or something. Um, but I tell you what, this family of F1s, it doesn't look a lot different, and it still looks pretty good. So for it is, even though it does, it sits kind of weird in the front, I'll give it a 9.5 out of 10. I'm looking forward to the future of this casting. Hopefully they use it a lot more. Put like actual golf decos on it or golf colors, right? I mean, we've had this one in the unofficial golf livery. It's not sponsored by Golf at all. This one is. This came out in like a British racing set a few years ago. Um, the actual car culture golf set did this color a lot better. So, I know they had the weird headlights, but I don't like how like this they recede to like the front right there. These don't have it. That one does. It just looks kind of funky, but whatever. This was done right. This is done right. They're all done right. I appreciate that. I'm loving how Hot Wheels are now doing these 90s classics. I mean, hey, we got this guy, which I'm going to review soon. Look at this freaking. Is that not the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? It is just great. And again, I'm glad we're doing these 90s and like going to early 2000s racing castings. Like, especially, oh, I'm going to do this guy very soon. You got ON BMW M3 GTR. I got something special cooking with that one, don't you worry. But yeah, I'm just so excited for the future of Hot Wheels in general. It's just so exciting. The Renaissance era we're in right now. I'm so looking forward to see where their cars like the old supercars. I'm glad they're doing the coming out the CC8R soon. I mean, it's just I am so excited with the future of Hot Wheels, and this car just makes me so hyped. No matter what, even though prices are starting to creep up through the roof, it's just nothing we can really do about that, right? All right. See you all in the next one.